Okay, guys, I've been wanting to get on this topic for a little bit. Let me explain something real quick. The industry of fitness and this idea of science, that it is scientific, is insane. It's the biggest joke ever. It's the biggest joke. And they're laughing all the way to the bank because all they got to put in front of it is the science of. That's all they got to say. And everybody bites in and is locked in like pit bulls, just solid. It's not science. It's snake oil. It's pseudoscience. It's anything, but it's not real science, which is really delving into serious testing and understandings that bear fruit. And when I say that, this is what I mean. When you look, and I'm just going to give it like this. When you look at the Olympics, let's all agree on this one thing. Don't judge the science based on what America sports does or things that America only do. Base the science on what everyone does. For example, the Olympics, just on running alone, you don't need anything to run. You don't need any special equipment. You need nothing. So a third world country, quote unquote, and a first world country, quote unquote, can both go in and compete equally, supposedly. Look at the men's event in the Olympics. I'm going to give you guys a great example. The Olympics. If we are so technologically advanced, if we've got the shoes that make you run faster and support you and are more comfortable, we have the shirts that sweat for you so you're more comfortable and you don't have sticky shirts on your body and make you uncomfortable. If you've got protein shakes, you got all kinds of protein shakes, because Lord knows if you run out of protein, you might actually die. I've never heard of anybody dying from not having protein, but whatever. So you got to get your extra protein shakes. Then you've got to go out and you've got to get VO2 testing to make sure you're breathing at the right levels and your heart rate is at this and that, and you got to train based on that. Then you have fat body measurements and you have bands and straps, and you have to do snatches and cleans because these are the most effective ways of training. You've got parachutes when you're running. Okay, you have these. That's just a small example of what we have. Okay, small example. And we're technologically more advanced and better than everybody else with all the soft drinks and all the replenishing of your electrolytes and all of that. So if we can say, yes, that is the case and that's what America feels that we are and what we have, answer me this question. Why the hell do we lose so damn much? Why is it that in a sport such as track and field, we no longer own the world record in the 100 or the 200, which are held by Jamaica? We don't hold the world record in the 400. Van Meeker holds that from Africa. We don't hold the world record in the 800. That's Kenya. We don't hold it in the mile, and I think that's Morocco. And we don't hold it in the marathon. We don't even hold it in the men's 4x1. Okay. If your science cannot realistically predict things and realistically allow people to flourish, not just beat, but flourish, but destroy everybody else, then your science is shit. It's just that simple. Your training is shit. Don't tell me that the Kenyans, they're designed a certain way. Hey, there's Kenyans here. They should be destroying their countrymen if your stuff is so much more advanced, right? I mean, that's logic. If they're here and they're running track here, they should destroy their countrymen, but they're not. Even if they're not quite to the caliber and they're a notch below, based on your abilities and your science, you should be able to make them stronger than their countrymen and allow them to win.